Hello guys, welcome to Unacademy KCET YouTube live session. Myself Sharif. In this particular video, we will discuss the PYQs of KCET and COMEDK on integrals. Please, before I start, guys, please do subscribe and enable the bell icon so that you get the notification for all the classes. If you've already subscribed, at the end of the session, please kindly share and like this video. We have done up to question number 20. Right? Let us start from question number 21. Yeah, 1 plus x square. Whenever you have 1 plus x square, you're going to substitute x is equal to tan theta, right? So I put x is equal to tan theta, and if I differentiate, I get dx is equal to sec square theta d theta. All right. Shubraj, hi. Rajesh, Rajeshekar, hi. All right. It is called, this is equation 1. So this becomes integration 0 to pi by 2. Sorry, integral x is equal to tan theta, you get log of 1 plus tan theta. This is log of 1 plus tan theta. Okay, whole divided by 1 plus tan square theta. And dx will be equal to sec square theta d theta. Alright. Even the limit will change, guys. When x is equal to 0, you get 0 is equal to tan theta. Theta will be equal to 0. And when x is equal to 1, you get 1 equal to tan theta. Theta is equal to pi by 4. Right, so this becomes 0 to pi by 4. Integration 0 to pi by 4. And then you get log of 1 plus tan theta. Okay, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. And dx will be equal to sec square theta d theta. This will cancel. Alright, now it's a standard result, guys. Last class, previous videos, I gave you all the standard results. When you have 0 to pi by 4, 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x dx. 1 plus tan x dx, answer is pi by 8 into log 2. Okay, so 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan theta d theta is pi by 8 into log 2. Answer is option B. Let's move to the next question. See, I'm going to equate 1 minus x to 0. You get x is equal to 1. I put 1 minus x to 0, I get x is equal to 1. Okay, which is already the upper limit, right? Right, which is already the upper limit. Now between minus 1 and plus 1, you put any value. Between minus 1 and plus 1, you put any value, this will be positive. So mod x is x when x is positive, and minus x when x is negative. So this is integration of minus 1 to plus 1, 1 minus x dx only. Alright, or you can do in another way. Mod is always an even function, right? Mod is an even function, minus a to plus a, I can write 2 times 0 to 1 modulo 1 minus x dx. Isn't it, guys? Because mod is always an even function. I'll use this property, minus a to plus a. F of x dx is equal to 2 times 0 to a and then f of x dx. But if I change x to minus x, will I get the same thing? Minus x 1 plus x, no. Alright, let's do like this. Between minus 1 and plus 1, this will be positive. So I can write this as minus 1 to plus 1, 1 minus x dx. Alright, now if I integrate this, integration of minus 1 to plus 1, and then you get this dx, minus 1 to plus 1, and then you get x dx. Integration of dx is x between the limits minus 1 to plus 1, x is x square by 2 between the limits minus 1 to plus 1. Right, now this is equal to x into upper limit is 1, upper limit is 1, lower limit is minus 1. Minus 1 by 2, upper limit 1 square is 1, lower limit is minus 1. So this will be equal to 2 minus half of, alright, upper limit will be equal to 1, 1 square is 1, and lower limit is minus 1 square. You get 1 minus 1, which is 0. You get this as answer as 2. Hope this is clear, guys. It's a direct question, just integrate. Alright, integrate, you get the answer as 2. Let's move to the next question. See, I'll take this as I. I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2 cos x minus sin x divided by 1 plus cos x into sin x. Okay, you call equation 1. Call this equation 1. Now I'm going to use the property integration 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2. Okay, change x to upper limit minus x. Upper limit minus x will be equal to cos of pi by 2 minus x minus this is sine of pi by 2 minus x whole divided by 1 plus this is cos of pi by 2 minus x. This is sine of pi by 2 minus x, and then this is dx. Okay, now I is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2. Cos of 90 minus x is sin x, right? Sin of 90 minus x is cos x divided by 1 plus this is sin x into cos x dx. Right, let's call equation 2. Now if I add equations 1 and 2, add equations 1 and 2, I plus I is equal to 2i. This is 0 to pi by 2. Right, so this is cos minus sine divided by 1 plus cos into sine. Okay, and then plus this is sine minus cos divided by 1 plus sine into cos. Cos, and then this is dx. Now 2i is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2. Denominators are same, right? Numerators can be added. So this is 1 plus cos x into sin x. Okay, now if I add the numerators, this is cos minus sine plus this is cos sine minus cos. Sine minus cos, and then this is dx. This fellow will cancel this as well. You get 0, right? Integration of 0 is 0. So you get 2i is equal to 0, and then I get I is equal to 0. Answer is option A. Alright, it's a simple question only, guys. Let's move to the next question. It was asked in 2004, but same question is there in NCERT. Question number 24. See, you put 4 theta is equal to t. Now, if I differentiate 4 d theta is equal to dt, d theta is equal to dt by 4. Okay, let's call equation 1. Even the limits will change. When theta is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. When theta is equal to pi by 8, t is equal to 4 into pi by 8, t is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so this becomes integration of 0 to pi by 2. and then this is cos cube t. This is cos cube t. D theta is equal to dt by 4. Okay, now see, actually no need to use that cos cube formula. I'll give you a direct shortcut for this. This is called reduction formula. Okay, this is called reduction formula. If you have suppose like this 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 sine power mx, and 0 to pi by 2 cos power mx, and that's equal to, this is m minus 1, m minus 3, m minus 5, and so on, whole divided by m, m minus 2, m minus 4, and so on. Alright, now you will multiply by pi by 2 if m is even. Okay, multiply by pi by 2 if m is even. Right, otherwise no. I'll give you an example. Let's say if you have limit is 0 to pi by 2. Okay, and then you have sine power, let's say 10x or 8x, what it may be. Right, it takes a lot of time to integrate sine power 10x dx. Okay, if it is not visible, I will write here. Okay, multiply by pi by 2 only if m is even. Multiply by pi by 2 if m is even. Right, now if I use this result, it's actually m minus 1, that is 10 minus 1, 9, and then minus 2, right, minus 3, 10, 9, 7, this is 5, 3, and 1. Okay, divided by m minus 2 is 8, then you get 6, then 4, then 2, multiply by pi by 2 since it is even. Direct shortcut you will get. Alright, is it clear, guys? So if I use this shortcut, you get 1 by 4. M minus 1, 3 minus 1 is 2. Right, then 3 minus 3 cannot be, it should not be 0, it should not be negative. Denominator 3, okay, 3 minus 1, 2 is 1, and then don't multiply pi by 2. Okay, multiply by pi by 2 only if it is even, so this will cancel 2 times, you get 1 upon 6. Okay, answer is option D. Alright, let's move to the next question. Integration of cosec square x is minus cot x, right? Minus cot x, this is pi by 4 to pi by 2, is it not? So this is equal to minus cot pi by 2 minus cot pi by 4. Okay, and then minus of cot 90 will be 0, cot 45 is 1, minus of minus is plus 1. Answer is option B. Alright, now it's a standard result, guys. 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x dx is pi by 8 log 2. It's a standard NCERT result. Question number 27. See, I should find out the relation between I1 and I2, right? You call equation 1. I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So this becomes I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Upper limit minus x is pi by 2 minus x. And then you get this as sine of pi by 2 minus x. And then this is dx. I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 2. This is pi by 2 minus x. Sine of pi by 2 minus x is cos x. and then this is dx. Now if I multiply this, I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 2, pi by 2 into cos x minus integration 0 to pi by 2, you get x into cos x dx. Okay, this is same as I2, right? This fellow is same as I2. If you shift on the left side, this becomes I1 plus I2 is equal to pi by 2 is a constant out, and then integration of cos x is sin x 0 to pi by 2. I1 plus I2 is equal to pi by 2 into sin 90 minus sin 0, right? Sin 0 0, sin 90 1. This becomes I1 plus I2. So this becomes I1 plus I2 is equal to pi by 2. Answer is option D. Right? Question number 28. Okay, minus 2 to plus 2. Minus 2 to plus 2 and then g of x dx. Okay, so this becomes I'll check whether it is even or odd. G of minus x will be f of minus s plus x. You get f of minus x whole divided by minus x the whole square plus 3. G of minus x is equal to, this is f of x minus f of minus x divided by minus x square plus 3. G of minus x will be equal to, take minus common. This is f of minus x minus f of x whole divided by 3. G of minus x is equal to minus g of x. Okay, so this is g of x only. From equation 1, this is same as g of x. G of minus x is equal to minus g of x, means g of x is odd, right? This fellow is odd. Answer should be 0. Okay, just check whether it is even or odd, guys. It's an odd function, so obviously it is 0. Okay, now I'm going to take I1 is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2 sin x to the power of 100 minus cos x to the power of 100 and then dx. You call equation 1. Right, I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay, so this becomes I1 is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of 100 of, this is 90 minus x minus cos to the power of 100, and then you get 90 minus x. Okay, now I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos of 90, sin of 90 minus x is cos x, right? This is cos x to the power of 100, and sin cos of 90 minus x is sin x, right? So this is sin x to the power of 100, right? And now I'm going to take minus common, right? Is it clear, guys? I just take minus common. I is equal to, take minus common, this is 0 to pi by 2. This is sin x to the power of 100 minus cos x to the power of 100, and then this is dx. I is equal to minus I, shift on the LHS, 2i is equal to 0. That is same as I is equal to 0. Answer is option C. Right, let's move to the next question. See, I'll take this LHS k into integration 0 to 1 x into f of 3x dx. Right, now let us integrate this. I'm going to put 3x is equal to t. 3 into integration differentiation of dx, x is dx, and then this is dt. From this I can write dx is equal to dt upon 3. Right, let's call equation 1. When you change the variable, limit will also change. When x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0, right? And when x is equal to 1, t is equal to 3. This new limit becomes 0 to 3. 0 to 3, this is f of t. Okay, and then from this, okay, let me convert here itself. From this, x is equal to t by 3, right? Now this x is equal to t by 3. And then this is equal to f of t. And dx is equal to dt by 3. This is k by 9. Right? Definite is always independent of variable. Or if you want, you keep as it is 0 to 3. And t into f of t dt. Okay, you compare this and this. If you compare this with the given data, k by 9 is equal to 1. If I cross multiply, k is equal to 9. Right, answer is option B. Okay, let's move to the next question. See, minus 2 to plus 2, take a outside. Minus 2 to plus 2, and then you get x cube dx. P is a constant, minus 2 to plus 2, and then x dx. C is a constant out, minus 2 to plus 2, and then dx. X cube is an odd function, right? If it's an odd function, I'll use the property, it will be 0. X is an odd function, minus 2 to plus 2 odd is 0. So left out is C. Dx is x between the limits minus 2 to plus 2. Upper 2, lower limit is minus 2. Minus and minus is plus. You will get this is for C. Alright, depends on the value of C only. Alright, let's move to the next question. Fx is equal to minus 1 to plus x and then t modulus of t dt. And it is mentioned in the question that x should be positive. If I equate this to 0, t equal to 0, right? Now this can be written as minus 1 to 0 modulus of t plus 0 to x and mod t dt. Okay, mod x is x when x is positive, minus x when x is negative. Now this f of t is equal to integration of minus 1 to 0. Modulus of t is minus t plus integration of 0 to x, and then this is t dt. Now if I integrate f of t dt, f of t is equal to minus, you keep as it is, integration of t is t square by 2 between the limits minus 1 to 0. Integration of t is t square by 2 between the limits 0 to x. Alright, now f of t is equal to minus half you take outside. Upper limit is 0. Lower limit is minus 1 the whole square. Plus 1 by 2, upper limit is x square, lower limit is 0. F of t is equal to this minus and minus is plus, you get half plus x square by 2. Right, so you get this is half of 1 plus x square. That's answer, guys. Answer is option 3. Let's move to the next question. Alright, 2009 problem. I gave you this result in my previous videos as well. When you have suppose a to b, f of x power n. Again, this is f of x power n plus f of a plus b minus x whole power n. And then this is dx. Answer is always equal to b minus a by 2. So it is in the same form. Answer is b minus a by 2. 3 minus 1 by 2. Answer is 1. Okay, question number 34. See, I'm going to put x is equal to tan theta because you have 1 plus x square. Dx is equal to sec square theta d theta. Okay, even the limits will change. When x is equal to 0, 0 is equal to tan theta, right? Theta equal to 0. And when x is equal to infinity, infinity is equal to tan theta, theta will be equal to pi by 2. So this becomes integration of, if it is 0 then it is 0, if it is infinity theta is pi by 2. This is log of tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, and then dx is equal to sec square theta d theta. Now we'll simplify this, guys. This becomes integration 0 to pi by 2. Okay, and then log of tan theta 1 plus tan square theta sec square theta into sec square theta d theta. This fellow will cancel. Okay, and then we have done this today's class as well. 0 to pi by 2 log of tan theta d theta. It's a standard result. It is pi by 8 into log 2. No, sorry, this is 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2 log of tan theta d theta. Right? Yeah, I have given these results in my earlier videos as well. We have suppose 0 to pi by 2 log of tan x, 0 to pi by 2 log of tan x, same as 0 to pi by 2 log of cot x. Zero to pi by 2 log of tan x is 0 to pi by 2 log of cot x dx. This is always equal to 0. Answer is option C. Okay, question number 35. This was asked in 2010. See, whenever you have sin plus cos in the numerator, then you put sin x minus cos x is equal to t. Okay, and if you have minus, then you put plus. If I differentiate this, you get this as cos x plus sin x. Okay, and then dx is equal to dt. Even the limits will change. When x is equal to 0, t is equal to sin 0 0 cos 0 1, you get t is equal to minus 1. And when x is equal to pi by 4, when x is equal to pi by 4, t is equal to sin 45 1 by root 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, t is equal to 0. Now this new limit becomes 0 to minus 1 to 0, numerator is dt divided by 3 plus. Okay, and I should write sin 2x in terms of t, right? I'm going to square this. T square is equal to sin minus cos the whole square. Okay, now t square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab is 2 sin x into cos x. Minus 2 sin x cos x. T square is equal to 1 minus 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. You shift on the left side, you get sin 2x is equal to 1 minus t square. So this becomes 1 minus t square into dt. Minus 1 to 0, 4, right? 4 can be written as 2 square minus t square. This is of the form a square minus x square form. You will get this as 1 by 2a. Alright, and then log of a plus x by a minus x between the limits minus 1 to 0. Now if I substitute the upper limit, Upper limit will be equal to t minus 0 means you will get log 1 minus lower limit. In place of t, if you put 1, you get 2 minus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Log 1 to any base is 0, minus 1 by 4, this is log of 1 by 3. Minus log x is log 1 by x, you get 1 by 4 log 3. Answer is option C. Alright, I'll stop here, guys. I'll continue with this in my evening session. From question number 36 we will take, and if possible I'll try to take for 1 hour, and I try completing this. Okay, still questions are there, still there are another 50 questions, 40 questions are there. Right, we'll try taking another two or three classes for this integrals, and then we will do with application, and then I'll go to differential equation. Alright, anyways, thanks for joining, guys. Please do watch, like and share my video, guys. Thank you.